Welcome back, everyone, to more BallyDung Wrestling's WrestleWave, and what a shocking turn of events we had just a few moments ago. A new YouTube World Champion crown, but now without controversy. Max Frost losing the title by submission to Eliminator, but it was not without controversy, folks. There are some that are saying that Max Frost did not tap out, and I've just gotten rumored that Max Frost is now on the hotline, the BallyDung hotline, 1-900-909-BDW. So if you call that hotline, you'll get the latest news. There's different options, and you can even find out about the status of Rubber Band Man before anybody else finds out the status. You, the fans that call that hotline, will get the exclusive information firsthand, before the dirt sheets, before anything. I'm sure that a lot of the dirt sheet writers are probably dialing the numbers, probably punching in the numbers on their phones right now, trying to get the story out, trying to leak information about BallyDung Wrestling. But you know what? BallyDung Wrestling, we keep things very, very secretive for a while. And that's why, if the dirt sheets call the hotline and they get the information, hell, we were the first, BallyDung Wrestling was the first to report it, not the dirt sheets. And also, fans, if you read the dirt sheets, just take what they say with a grain of salt, because anything can happen. Any number of things can happen. And I know the internet wrestling community, they like to talk and think about what's going to happen, and they try to figure out things before they happen, because they think that, hey, they have an advantage over the big companies. And hey, the fans are somewhat the voice of these promotions and stuff, but it's entertainment. That's what it is. But if you want to find out the latest about what Max Frost is saying and what his plans are, you've got to call the hotline or continue watching WrestleWave, I guess. There might be something. I don't know. But Max Frost, he's not very happy about the matchup and how it went down. As we just saw Kenpo, and now we see the RD. And I know that the one had somebody that he picked, but Winter picked the RD, Kenpo was picked by Mickey James, and we'll have to see who the one picked. And one of these three competitors in this matchup, because I'm told it is a triple threat, will be the next tag team championship partner of the one. Whichever competitor wins this matchup will earn the tag team championship. And that's a huge honor because, with Kia stepping away from the internet stepping into the internet title division and stepping away from the tag team title division, it gives a major opportunity to another competitor, and the one will get a big opportunity to have a new tag team partner. So I guess his handicap match days might be over for now, but you never know what can happen in the future, as RD, he's had his ups and downs in BallyDung Wrestling as well, and he's switched allegiances before, but the RD has been saying that he doesn't need anybody's help to win matches. He doesn't need a tag team partner. He just wants to go out there and compete and win. And here comes the Riddler, and the Riddler, a former US UK champion, and he and RD, they've had their differences before in other promotions. There was a storied rivalry over the Riddler and another faction that we are not allowed to talk about because they're in another promotion, and of course we are, out of respect to that faction, we don't want to have the fans thinking of any kind of rumor about the dirt sheets. If I say the name of this faction, then the dirt sheets are going to go rampant saying, oh, that team's coming to BallyDung Wrestling, they mentioned it on a broadcast, so they must be coming in. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to let the dirt sheets start to go rampant on a rumor. And just because I'm mentioning it, a very vague thing, I'm not going to let the dirt sheets try and snatch on to a little tidbit of things that they hear. Because some people on the dirt sheets, they read too much into events. And then, just rumors abound and controversy arises. But nonetheless, the Riddler, he's here in BallyDung Wrestling. He's competed in the DWI, DUI, and I think another federation called CAW. And, he's just had a storied career. And, of course, he's a member of Brutal Impact, so that would be really big for the one to have a Brutal Impact member. And what a pick! The one picked Riddler out of his team to compete in this matchup, and ADJ, could have been picked as well. But no, this is kind of an interesting dynamic too, that these competitors were picked by other people for this big matchup, and the one got to pick at least one. Claire gave her pick to Mickie James and Winter to make picks in this matchup for who they wanted to see in there. And what an interesting picks. I mean, Kenpo, he's already had a matchup earlier in the night, so now he gets a chance to possibly walk out of here with gold. And the RDKO was just hit on Riddler, and now a cover by RD. 1-0 and a kick out by the Riddler. The Riddler has a similar move called the Riddle KO, but it looks like Kenpo and RD are now double teaming the Riddler. But oh, wait a second, Demento attacking Kenpo, choke slam there, and now the RD KO. And the RD now has a golden opportunity, cover hooks the leg. No, and a kick out again by Riddler. I thought that was going to be all she wrote there. RD looked like he was closing in on a title, but I mean, looks like Kenpo now going after the referee. And I guess since he's lucky that this is a triple threat, otherwise that would be a clear-cut disqualification and Kenpo would be out of this matchup. And he's also lucky it's not an elimination matchup, but I don't know when the whole idea of triple threats can be no disqualification came into play. I don't remember ever a meeting going down about that, but our board of directors is honoring that kind of a decision for this triple threat matchup here tonight, because there are such big implications, because a new tag team champion will be crowned here, and Kia will, I guess, sometime backstage hand over the tag team title to whoever wins this matchup. But it looks like Riddler and RD are renewing their old rivalry as looks like Riddler is now going to take it to Kenpo. And now sets up Kenpo, throws him into the barricade. I thought he was going to spear him through the barricade, and I guess he is. Yes, he is. Spear right through the barricade. As RD is kind of just laying back, Kenpo is in a world of hurt. As Demento is just kind of looking on at what's going on. He's not counting anybody out because there are no countouts in this triple threat matchup. But Riddler almost got the pinfall there on Kenpo, and Kenpo now realizing if he wants to win this matchup, he's got to start fighting back now, because now is the time to fight back, not later, because he might not get another opportunity. It's such a big, huge matchup, and with all that's on the line in this matchup, why wouldn't you go out there and give 110% in a matchup of this magnitude? I mean, it's not every day you get, and Kenpo going right after Demento as Demento throws Kenpo back into the ring, and now he's admonishing Kenpo for something, but Kenpo goes to the outside of the ring now as RD and Riddler are going at it still, and now Kenpo attacking RD yet again, and wait a second, Demento turns Kenpo around and choke slam to Kenpo there, and RD, is he going to try to hit the RDKO? He does hit it on the Riddler, and now a cover hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3, and that is it. The RD eliminates Riddler. Wait a second, it is an elimination matchup, and RD pulls off the epic victory. He wins the matchup, defeating both Riddler and Kenpo, and I was surprised that it was a elimination matchup. I did not think it was, but I guess the rules of the matchup, the monkeys in the truck are to blame for that, but nonetheless, the RD is now a tag team champion with the one, and he's going to celebrate this epic victory. And congratulations to the RD as he gets a tag team championship, and what a big victory this is. Now the one gets a good tag team partner. Not that Kia wasn't good, but they call himself the Lethal Predator, but he's the Predator. The RD is a tag team champion with the